Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we are still discussing about the pregnancy issues. So I told you that we are going to discuss about the fourth trimester of pregnancy, and some people were like, what? They only know about the three trimesters: the first trimester, the second trimester, and the third trimester. Believe me not you, there is a fourth trimester. And the fourth trimester of pregnancy, which one is this one? Yeah, you must be wondering, which one is the fourth trimester of pregnancy? This is the period after your birth, you have given birth. In fact, I'm going to tell you about the birth process. Then we shall be talking about the fourth trimester of pregnancy. So after giving birth, until your child is 3 months, 3 months after birth. That is the fourth trimester of pregnancy. So on this labor day, I didn't know about these pains. I just thought it was just a normal thing because I was feeling like I have so much pressure on the lower side, especially the back lower side. I felt there's so much pressure. And so what is so funny is that it was on the buttock side. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was wrong to say that I am okay. I didn't know if those are the labor pains. So what I did, I went to see my friends. Just the neighbor who happened to also have given birth a week before. Yeah, sorry. So I went there and started beating stories with them, and I told them how I feel, and they were like, oh, maybe it's that way, you know. What I just didn't like about them, they didn't tell me straight that yeah, it is, you have to go to the hospital, you have to go to see your doctor. They were like laughing there, just making fun. I was not happy, by the way. Ngina, I was not happy. You did not tell me. I was not. So my grandmother called me, sent me home, and I left my friends there. I went back home, did one, two things, and the feeling was there. Like I felt like the pressure comes and go. It was coming like 10 seconds or 10 minutes. Then I would rest for some 30 minutes, 1 hour. Then it comes back. Yeah, I had to be with a watch. I had to be with a watch with me so that I will confirm. But I'm not so sure. I just forgotten. I wrote somewhere. I don't know where I wrote. But I will confirm for you. If you really want to know, you will comment there. Then I'll confirm where I wrote. Then I'll tell you how it went. So that is my labor process. I went back home. I put some music and I was dancing. I was dancing because of that pain. When it comes, you know, I don't know how to explain about this pain, but someone who went through this process can tell us about this pain. Unajua, see, it's not that pain that mtu atakuja kudunga sindano, someone will come to inject you and you feel that pain. It's a very totally different pain. So after that, I went to my phone. My mother called and asked if my sister had come back from school because she wanted me to send her to the shop, but my sister was not there, and I was so afraid to tell her what I'm passing through, because I didn't know if it was the appropriate time, or I didn't know if it was real. So I called my friend Pasha and told her, and she said that I should go to the hospital. Yeah, she told me I should go to the hospital and confirm with the doctors immediately. I should just take a motorbike and go. And I was like, what? No, I'm not that bad. I will go in the morning. And no, I just thought to myself. But then I told my hubby also, and he said I should go to the hospital. You know, I was not with my hubby at that time, because he was busy at work, and so I had to go home where I would get that care. Yeah. So I told me to go to the hospital immediately, and I was like, why are these people telling me to go to the hospital? I'm not sick. I'm not even in severe pains. And I told them, no, I will go in the morning. So I had to go to see my mother and told her, no, I did not just go immediately, but I sent her a message. I just told her I'm in pains, but not real pains. I just feel some pressure. She called immediately and told me to pack my things and go sleep with her in the shop, because she owns a shop and there's a bedroom there. So I was like, I'm going to sleep there at this time. And the good thing is that my sister came, and she offered to take me to the shop. We went with her, but she did not really reach the shop. She went back because it was late and I had to go alone. It's not so far that I can be so much afraid. I'm just afraid of walking alone in the dark. So I reached the shop. I found out that they are cooking supper. I waited, ate the supper, and my mother was like, okay, hurry up so that we can go to the hospital. And I was like, what? Hospital? I was not happy about the idea, because I thought I'm just okay. So I was like, oh, really? At this labor pains? It was on Friday, by the way. So okay, because she knows better, I had to do what she said. Okay, I prepared. I already prepared, so I just ate, finished up my food, finished everything, then went with her to the hospital. We did not go with a motorbike, we just walked. Slowly by slowly. My sister Fortune told me that if you just hear any pain, let me be the first to hear. But I didn't know if it was pain. Sorry, I didn't tell you. So slowly by slowly, we went to the hospital. We reached there. By the way, I had the name of my daughter, the name of my child, when I was in the first trimester. And the first person I could tell was Fortune. I told her this will be the name of my child. At that time, I didn't even know which gender I'm carrying. Is it a boy or a girl? I had no idea of a boy's name. I had no idea. So when the dad asked me, what if he's a boy? And I told him, if it's a boy, just look for a name. I have no idea. But if it's a girl, this will be her name. Okay. So we went slowly by slowly to the hospital until we reached. Upon reaching the hospital, it was quite late at night, but it's a public hospital, so it works 48 hours. It works for 48 hours. We went, registered. I didn't know what was happening. My mother was the one doing the registration and everything. being given a form to write my name, maybe something of the sort. I was not there, I was outside. So after that, we went to the doctor, and they were I was told to lie down so that they know where the child is. They know where the child has reached. So after that, they told me that no, the pain has not started yet. You are not even about to deliver, even it's not today. And I was like, what? It was the dilation was 4 centimeters. So they sent me to a ward, and I was like, what? Am I sleeping here? Oh no, I didn't want to sleep in the hospital. I just thought, well, I'm going, they'll check, then I'll go back home. And I was telling people, no, I want to go home. I can't sleep here. But did I have a choice? I didn't. So I went back to my ward. My mother had to leave me there because my sister was in the, and my younger sister was in the shop, and she could not sleep alone. And my mother could not even sleep there because she knew I'm not going to give birth that day. So she went back, and I had to live there. As I was there, by the way, as I was there, I saw some woman who was in real pains. She could not even sit. She was wailing in pain, like, wow. And I was like, what? This is so real. But then before my mother went, I told her, hey, wewe atafanya tuonekane kama mimi, nionekane kama mimi siko serious. Wewe anaumwa sana. And she told me, hey, you just be like her, just wait. And I was like, okay. So I had to wait on that Friday. On Saturday, what bored me most is the time whereby every time you are being called to be checked where the baby is, where the baby has reached. They were putting the fingers in the vagina so that they will know where the baby has reached. Anyway, it's normal, but maybe I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. Okay, so sometimes I had to go away so that I'm not called for that process. On Saturday, things went well. I was just still in that pressure. I was having that pressure. I was told that the baby is coming down with the pressure. So when I'm in pressure, I will stand. When the pressure finishes, I take my utensils, go wash my plate, and come back. And the people on my ward were so entertained by me, and they were laughing, and they loved me so much because of what I was doing. Why did they love me? Because people there would be in pains and just sit there. They want their utensils get washed by other people, but who would wash my utensil? I was alone, so I had to do my dishes, and I don't know how to sit. Just sit with a dirty utensil there. That's not me. No, that's not me. I just wait for my mother to come and take my utensil, go wash it. No. I was just in pain. When the pain reduces, I take my utensils, go wash them, come back. When the pain reduces, I go for a walk. I walk here and there, come back. When the pain reduces, put some music, start dancing. I just wanted to relax. I didn't want... I'm having pressure already. I didn't want people's pressure on me. No. So, and sometimes when the pain reduces, I beat stories, laugh. You know, I can't just sit without laughing, without stories, and sit just quiet for 1 hour. No, that's not me. I can't. When people are there, we have to talk. When I am alone, I will train myself to relax and keep quiet. But I was not alone. How would I keep quiet? I was to talk. I wanted to talk. Don't judge my tribe. Okay. I was talking. I wanted to chat with people, laughing with them, stretching. I had to tell them, "Twendeni tutembe. Let's go and have a walk out there." We were not really out of the hospital, but just inside the compound, because we were told just walk so that the baby comes down and you are able to deliver soon. And some mother there was like, one day you will deliver twins, or you are carrying twins. And I told her, no, I'm not carrying twins, I'm just having a single baby, because I went for scanning and I confirmed that I was carrying a single baby who was a girl. So after that, on that Saturday, I was given some injection, which I didn't know what injection was that, but I guess it was a pain injection to help the baby come out faster. So on that Saturday evening, I started feeling a lot of pressure than before. I felt a lot of pressure than before, and it was on my buttock side. I went to tell the mothers, especially we had an old experienced mother in the ward who was taking care of her daughter also. I told her about it, and she said that it's the child putting the pressure. She is moving downwards. She is setting herself in the right position of coming out. And I was like, she's doing that for a long time. Why is this pain not just coming so that I deliver once and go home? At some point I thought, no, I won't give birth normal. I won't have a normal delivery. No, I don't want. I'll just go, and for the operation side, I'm ready to sign, because I was so worried. I was so afraid. How will I push? Can I really do that? But who is God? Mungu ni nani? On Saturday, I went to the delivery room at night. The nurse said that I should sit there. When they come to see where the baby has reached, she said mishi. Okay, so the nurse left. It came morning, and the nurses were to exchange. Some doctors came in, and some nurses even came in, and the ones at night went back home. So when they came, they found me still there. I have not given birth. They were the one who injected me. So they helped me, and I gave birth at 9 o'clock. By the way, before I gave birth, they refused to give me water. I was like, I just want water. I didn't know that when in that process, we're not supposed to take water. You're not supposed to eat and just relax. And I was like, what? Am I going to stay hungry? How will I get the energy to push if I'm not eating? And you know, by the way, when I was back, I was still in the labor room. I was told some people will not eat. When my pain had to subsidize, I went to take my food, ate. Like, I was like, I'm so hungry, and so I had to eat. I eat, and I just had to eat. I don't know how I'm going to explain this for you, but I just had to eat. Some people are not eating, but for me, I will hate to eat because I was hungry. How can I say that I'm not hungry when I'm hungry? The hospital offered us some good food. I was so happy about that. By the way, if someone wants to go to the hospital, I will recommend Butere Hospital. I was taken care of very well and I was so happy. So after that, let me continue. I delivered well at 9. My baby came out of SVD. That means that I gave birth alone because I had to push. They told me not to push, but I still pushed. They just saw the baby coming out, so they ran to come and help me faster because they were helping another woman to deliver too also. So my baby has a sister somewhere whom I gave birth at the same time. I wish I could show you, but she is still asleep. I will put her picture at the end somewhere. You'll see her picture. Oh, so that's my story. That's how I delivered. Then taking care of the baby, the 3rd trimester. I found out that this is the hardest of all. Why? Because taking the baby who is so young, and at that same time I was in pain because I had by the way, I was not cut, but they said that when the baby was coming out, I had some injuries. So I was in pain, in very much pain, kwa sababu ilibidi nimeshonwa. So I was in pain. I could not even wash. I could not even walk properly. My mother really helped me. She helped me wash her clothes. Yeah, she helped me wash her clothes for some few days. Then I resumed washing the clothes, but I'm told I started early to wash those clothes because she could not wash the clothes every time. She was in a business. She had to go and look for food for us to eat, and she just had to go back to her business. But I thank God all is well. I'm still having back pains, but I'm on treatment. I just hope that God will help me so that I heal. Yeah, the 4th trimester was not easy because it was my first child to handle. Yeah, it was not easy. I don't know what I know there is called. I don't know how many sweaters should I put her on. I don't know how many clothes. I don't know how to. You don't know, just many things. When it is cold, so many sweaters not so many sweaters, so many clothes are needed. When it's not cold, you'll see her sweating. You need to remove the clothes. You don't know how to wash the baby. If you don't know how to wash the baby, I would recommend a basin. This kind of basin. Yeah, your baby will sit here, and then it will be so easy for you to wash than any other basin. So if you have any question, you are free to ask. I'm out of time. Please, if you have any question, ask so that I might answer you through my experience. I have experienced a lot. I asked people a lot of questions, and I'm happy. Here I am. My baby, I wish she was awake. Okay, anyway, bye bye. Thank you so much. Kindly comment, kindly share widely this video, like and subscribe to my channel. I love you so much, viewers.